Hello, 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 and welcome back to a late night Blades and Banner podcast edition. I'm Nolan Carney, and I'm joined by
Clayton Gates, how are you at this hour, Nolan?
um I'm thinking about how we've got polar contra like we're being super we have different contrasting styles when we
Yeah,
do a 9 a.m. podcast versus a 9 p.m. podcast.
I
Actually, did we
feel
do 8 last time?
we did eight.
It
It
was
was
8,
eight.
yeah. But normally we do 8 p.m. recordings, but we life happens and we need to like get a little organized.
Yeah.
But um now we're here and we have a 6-page outline that we have to
Oh
get
my
through.
gosh. Well, maybe because
So,
I finally annotated it for once. Like I
yeah.
normally kind of freeball it if y'all can't tell.
I just write mine down
See.
like in a
Okay.
notebook.
Okay,
So
that's
like I like
smart.
to be organized like that. I know like typing on a screen's fine, but I prefer it just feels more
Hmm.
satisfying and then like I feel like a student, you know?
Well, I have like my like dual like split screen going on.
Yeah.
It's like it's
I
just
have
there.
I have the oh shoot, I have the outline open
Oh, perfect.
on the monitor, but
Oh, you have dual monitor. It's even better.
I have a laptop and a monitor, so
Wow.
we're ready to go. But okay. Oh, first things first, please like, subscribe. We have a goal now. We want to
Mhm.
get to 2000 by the Grand Prix final. I think that's a lofty goal, but it's a goal.
By the final, I think we could do it by the final.
I
I
don't
think we could
know.
do it by like halfway.
I don't know. We'll see. But 2000
I
by the Grand Prix final, that would be a good goal. Maybe if we do it, I'll like do some skating related challenge or something. I don't know. But
I believe in our
um
friends and viewers.
I do too. But yeah,
I believe in
like,
them.
subscribe. I put up our Grand Prix France fantasy league that we're doing. Clayton's in it. Alexa hasn't done it yet. I haven't done it yet, but we will do it this week. I'm gonna close the forum at 8 p.m. Eastern time on the Thursday night before the event. So make sure you get your selections in by 8 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday. So convert whatever you need to do to figure out where you need to have it done by. But I'm going to close it then, and then I'll tally everything up once the weekend's over.
Mhm.
So there's a video that I posted on how you can do it, and it has the form link um, in the description below, and I can
Mhm.
add it to this video as well.
Awesome. And bonus points if you have the funniest name. And right
Yeah.
now, it's kind of tough to beat me right now. I'm not gonna tell you what it
I don't know,
is.
Clayton. Some of the names are pretty funny. I haven't
Okay.
gone through all of them, but Clayton, do you want me to out your name?
It'll be a surprise. It'll be a
Okay.
surprise.
Do we want to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
keep it a surprise? I don't know, but
Maybe at the end,
maybe
I'll
at the
reveal
end.
myself.
But yeah, so we have that, and we also took Instagram questions on the gram today, so or the other day. So a couple of them, once I'm gonna try to incorporate them all into like our conversation, but I think one of the ones that I got already was who are we most excited to see in France? So
Oh gosh.
do you have an answer to that already?
Well, I have ans.
I
Go
put a
ahead.
preview out on our Instagram too.
Oh
So
yeah,
if you
that
want
was
to
really good.
check some of the headliners going into it, you could do that.
Yeah, well, I can answer for you for a little
Oh,
bit.
of course. Yeah.
Daughter Gia, duh.
Daughter Gia, duh.
For me, oh gosh, I think controversially, I'm excited to see um Cizeron and
Yeah. That's
Laurent. I think it'll just be interesting how it shakes out. Like, I think they're
scoring
gonna
wise.
win. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see where they wouldn't, but like, I want to see by how much, like what the margins are gonna be, what the components are gonna look like at
Yeah.
like a more major international competition. So, yeah, I feel like
That's a good
them.
answer. That's a good
Mm-hmm.
one.
Mm-hmm.
The other questions I'll incorporate as we get, because a lot of it focuses on like the Georgian scoring and the
Oh my
pairs.
gosh. Oh my
So,
gosh.
which it did exist, but it also exists in every other home event.
Right.
So I'm not going to be like that upset about it.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I got the Nicole Bobek book.
Ugh, how could you not say
I'm
mother?
mother. I got it on the 11th because
Okay.
I got it the day before my birthday, and
Oh, well,
um
happy early birthday.
yeah, thank you. It was
Wait.
yesterday, yeah. But
Wait, what?
it's fine.
Wait.
It's fine.
Okay, I need to put this in my
I'm not a
calendar.
birthday person, but
Okay,
I
everyone in the
got it.
comments, happy birthday,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nolan.
If you want to, you can. But I got it the day before and I went to like a park to read like I read for like an hour of I got through like two
Mm-hmm.
chapters, and so far like I really like it. Um, I'll see how it goes. It's just like I'm in the beginning of where she
Mm-hmm.
like just started skating right now, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a lot of like thoughts, but so
Well,
far I would recommend.
I hope you're reading it with a glass of wine, a vape in
I
hand,
mean, that's
like
how Nicole would want it, right? Like,
exactly.
and you can get it on Amazon Prime too now. So you don't have to buy it through Barnes and Noble. It's available on Prime, so you can get it like next day shipping probably. Um, okay. That's our little intro. Let's get into some of the general news that occurred this week. Piper Paul,
Oh.
they announced their rhythm dance to what is I don't even know what the song is. Like I know it's from RuPaul, but I
Uh,
don't know what the song is. So if
wait, I just had it on the tip of my tongue.
come on, Clayton, I would like
You better work,
is that
right?
it? Yeah, I
I
think
think
so, right?
so. I think that's
Aren't
what it is.
don't you watch
I
it?
do watch Drag Race, but I think this is like this is for the rhythm dance, and then so it
Yes.
says the '90s piece. So all the songs that I know from Drag Race are like
Not from the 90s.
10,000, yeah, to tens. So it's
Okay.
like, but I do this that original sound, like you better work, comes from like yeah,
Yeah.
ballroom, 90s, like
I
all
have
that
to
good
say,
stuff.
this is like a big win for them. Low
Oh
key, both
yeah.
of their programs this year, they're bringing back Vincent. They always kind of struggle with the rhythm dance a little bit and always have like the killer
Mm,
free dance. Now they have like legit, probably a good rhythm dance. We haven't seen it yet, obviously, but they're like really getting the stamp of approval
oh
early
yeah.
for,
They have mine for sure. And this is like such a fun way to and take on like I'm sure there's gonna be like elements
and
of
it's
like
innovative.
yeah, it's so oh gosh, it's just gonna be so good.
Especially because did you see Phoebe Becker's TikTok
Mm-mm.
basically like talking about how selecting music from the 90s was like hell on earth?
No.
Like she made like a 2 minute TikTok just like saying like how it was so difficult to like find because they had an upbeat requirement this year.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that like it was just such a difficult case to find specific pieces of my 90s music to work because like you can't use anything that's like low tempo. It has to be all up tempo music. And like there's only so much music that would work together like collaboratively.
Mm,
And for Piper and Paul, like it's not like the generic schlock that we've been seeing from like
right.
everyone else this season.
So I think other people are scared to go that route of like, oh, this is, I mean, this is queer art. And like I mean,
Mm,
obviously I think obviously queer people exist in the sport and
yeah.
but for some more than others it takes, time and energy and emotion to like make that like
Like make it
leap
work for
and
them, you
make and
know?
also make it work. You can't and not anyone can just do it and do it well and do it
Yeah.
justice as well. So it's like I mean it's a good bold move for them and
Yeah.
I think it'll pay off.
And they have the like repertoire with each other because they've worked together for so long, like
Mm-hmm.
almost almost like 10 plus years, more than 10 plus years together. I
Mm-hmm.
think they paired up in 2012, 2013, around there.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, over 10 years of working together. But Luca Broussard and Camden Pulkkinen withdrew today from Luca Broussard from his second Grand Prix, Finlandia,
Mm-hmm.
which is the last one, which is in November. And then Camden Pulkkinen withdrawing from Cup of China, which is next week. So Luca Broussard obviously like still has that injury. Camden Pulkkinen just said, I think he mentioned an injury or potentially not being in optimal shape to
Mm-hmm.
go. So Stephen Gogolev and then Si Young Lee. He's the one that did the Bolero. Did you? I don't know if you've seen his Bolero. I just saw it last night on Instagram Reels.
Okay.
He did like a Carolina Costner like knockoff. It kind of
Oh.
eats for him a little bit. Like it works for
Okay.
him. Those two are the first and second alternates. So they do have the option to decline. So I know Gogolev, for him, because Camden withdrew first, that was Cup of
Mm-hmm.
China, he would have back-to-back assignments then. So
Yeah.
he potentially could decline that. And then Si Young Lee could get Cup of China. And then if now with Luca Brassar, potentially Gogolev could maybe take that spot because Finlandia and Skate Canada are spaced out.
Mm-hmm.
But just thinking like I don't know if Gogolev is going to be the one to want to do two back-to-back Grand Prix assignments.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a strong showing early in the season. I
Yeah.
think if he wants to savor
Save
that
his energy
that energy and that, yeah, that
and beat Roman at
peak.
Ski Canada. Like that's important for him.
Hmm.
So and then Yulia Sauter, she got her Romanian citizenship.
Oh, I
So
love her.
she's going to the
So happy for
Olympics.
her. That's so awesome. She'll be a nice face to see there.
I know. I'm so excited for her. Okay. The JGP, the final is set. Do you want to start? So let's talk a little bit. First off, I want to shout out Lucius Kazanecki from the US um, at the Grand Prix in Abu Dhabi.
Hmm.
I, going into this event, I'm going to be completely honest. I thought there was no shot that he would make the final. He did have the bronze medal going in, but I thought just looking at the field of the men here,
Hmm.
um, I thought it was going to be really tough for him to make the final just because the skaters there were super strong technically and artistically, and he does struggle a little bit with that artistic mark. Um, but he stood up on pretty much everything, and the other boys did not stand up on
Yeah.
anything. Um, so shout out to him for making the impossible happen. And he said in an interview that like he knew it was like a 1% chance probably to happen. And
Hmm.
um, shout out to him because that's
No,
a difficult scenario to go into, knowing that you
yeah.
probably have a
And
limited
he was,
chance.
yeah, and he was down in the short, like fourth in the short, only
Yeah,
73. So not in like, I mean, and then he really did pull it together. I saw the clips of the quad toes. Um,
very
and
good
I'll be
technique.
honestly, yeah, great technique. I'll be honest, the first time I've seen him skate before. So props to
Yeah,
him. Definitely someone to look
not
out for.
yeah, not my first time I've seen him skate, but um, first time he's making a big splash on the international scene. You
Hmm.
know, he was a junior national champion a couple of years ago, so I'm sure he'll make the move up to senior next year potentially, but that's really impressive for him because a lot of the American men this year have struggled on the Junior Grand Prix, and
Hmm.
um, he made the final. Like that's a big deal.
Yeah.
So
And you have to think like USFS is going to be looking at that, being like, "Ooh, here's another basket we can put our little eggs in." Because,
yeah, and he
with,
trains with Ilya's parents,
okay.
so that's another impressive student that they have. Um, yeah, I also liked the Belgian boy Dennis Kruglev. He was really good too. I
Hmm.
don't know if he made the final. He
I
might have. Actually, let
I
me
think he
check.
was six. I think he was six.
Yeah, he did. Oh, he did. He was
Hmm.
six. You're right. Yeah,
Hmm.
so the final for the men is Rio Nakata, Min Seo, Haben Choi, Taiga Nishino, Lucius Kazanecki, and Dennis Kruglev, with Sena
Hmm.
Takahashi and Patrick Blackwell as the first two alternates. Um,
I
yeah.
feel for Senna. I know he had high
Yeah,
hopes this
he's really,
season.
really lovely skater too,
Yeah.
but tough free skate. Um, in the women's event here, you had Mao Shimada, who had some ups and downs, I think, in both programs. She managed to stay upright. Obviously, she had the injury coming into the event
Hmm.
that she had a little bit of an ankle sprain, so they took out the quad toe. Um, but she landed a great triple axel. The rest of the program was fine.
Hmm.
She needs the time now to recover and train again.
Yeah. I mean, knowing that she had an injury is good context. I will say I was like, I've never seen her not like make a mistake on like a triple before, I don't think. Like the
Yeah.
opening triple flip and they gave her the downgrade. I was
Well,
kind
it
of,
was
it was
downgraded.
downgrade, but I didn't, they sometimes they don't give her cues and carrots whenever she deserves them. Love her,
She does
but
have, I think a lot of people sometimes are a little ignorant that she does have a lot of sneaky cheats that don't
mhm,
get on or don't get called a lot of the time.
yeah,
In the short program, like obvious, the loop was very clearly under the
yeah.
triple Lutz cue. I think she's able to hide it very well because she has such great run out and ride out on
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
landings, and confidence. Like when you sell a
Yeah.
landing, like the judges are not going to
I mean, the
question it
landing
as
position is
much.
always like exquisite.
Yeah.
Always.
But I felt you I know you wanted to talk about the controversy of the scoring in the short, but I felt like it was pretty fair.
Yeah, I thought it was really fair. I think some people were like kind of maybe just shocked at first, and then there was just like discourse on Twitter of like, oh well, she was robbed, and some people were like, oh, she should have gotten lower, and then some people are like, well, why are we talking about a girl like this, and like, why are we
Yeah.
fighting over this teenage girl? Like, so at the end of the day, like objectively speaking, fantastic skater.
Hmm.
Obviously, like kind of sad that she won't be competing at these next Olympics, but and she
She
had it.
misses it. Yeah, she
Yeah,
misses it by like a couple months, which is
that's
as a tough pill to swallow. But I
yeah.
understand rules are rules, you know.
Mhm.
Um, and she had a really good triple axel in the long.
It did look really. That's why I was like shocked. I was like, wait, why? Like the downgrade flip into like the really awesome axle. It was like,
Well, she
whoa.
does that. You know what she does? She does that flip on a curve, which I hate. When people do a flip on a
Mm,
curve, everyone always drops the left shoulder or the right shoulder, and then they're like tilted in the air. They always come down a little short with the blade because they're like slower into the air position. It's just I really she does two flips on a curve. Did the second one better, but I'm not a believer of the flip on a curve. And
okay,
I have a lot of evidence to back it up. All
you
right.
do.
If you're gonna do a flip, you do a triple flip like down the ice. Like you don't do it on the curve, you know?
You're talking like a mohawk.
Mohawk or three turn, either way. Or
Mhm.
some people do like the back three, some people do like different entries, but um yeah, what'd you think of Hannah Bath?
I so the only thing that I saw of her was the reel of her triple axel, triple toe,
Okay.
which was fantastic. She just like she goes up in it, and I'm like, there's
She
no
steps
way.
up
There's
into it.
no
Like she
way. But it's
steps
like
up.
flying. And it's like
Yeah.
the way she gets into a true rotation position and like gets those 3.5 revs. Like while some people doing the triple axle, I
Hmm.
think they're kind of pulling forward on the
Yeah.
takeoff foot a little bit, but it's like up and at 'em. It's so good.
And she's made like legit improvements to her
Hmm.
components. I know like people might throw that term around a lot, like, oh, she's improved so much artistically, but I actually have seen it with this skater. I mean, 2 years
Mm,
ago, like I'd seen her skate and I remember just watching her and being like, okay, she can jump, like very boring skater. And now
mm,
watching her ride, watching her glide, the edge work, it's much, much better. Like obviously there's still things she can continue to work on. Like I'd really
mm,
like to see her spiral improved. It's
mm.
not a great spiral, but um overall, I think she's gonna be like a world junior champion next year. And I think she's gonna make
Oh
like a
wow.
huge splash in seniors in like a couple years.
How much? She just has one more year left of juniors.
She has one more year left of
Okay.
juniors. So but I really see the potential, and I think they're making the long-term push for
Hmm.
her to be like a impactful skater maybe later in her career than right
I
now.
know.
I
Hmm.
think she could medal at Junior Worlds this year too.
Absolutely.
Um, yeah. So for the junior women, the Grand Prix final, we're only going to talk about the singles for the juniors. The
Mhm.
pairs was finalized last week, and then the dance. I don't cover as much of the junior dance. I really like the Hannah Boyan and her partner. Really like them. They're a great skating pair. But Mashimada obviously made it. UJ Kim made it. Oka made it. Mayokata made it. Sumika Kanazawa made it. And Yusong Kim qualified
Okay.
with Hannah Bath as the first alternate and Sojin Yun as the second. Um,
I mean, that's gonna be a great field.
yeah, the two Korean twins
Hmm.
versus Japan. It's kind of like remember last year when it was like Amber versus Japan at the final.
Yes, yeah, that's what I was giving.
It's like the Korean twins versus Japan, you know,
Right.
like um
I know.
but yeah, that was the JGP. I felt like the JGP this season was pretty good. It was a little bit slow to start, and
Hmm.
I think we saw skaters improve throughout the year, and I'm super excited to see them later at the season of the Junior Grand Prix final and then at Junior Worlds.
Yeah, it was nice. There were some shakeups. There was, the classic favorites.
New people
New, yeah.
emerging.
That's
And
exactly what we want the Junior Grand Prix to be. Like we want to see new skaters from smaller federations like come up and
yeah.
thrive. That's the whole purpose.
And
Ted Barton will tell you all about it.
it's about like letting the skaters develop. I know a lot of people like don't love the age change because they
Mm,
think it's like limiting skaters' success. But for me, I kind of view juniors as like a practice trial
hmm.
for skaters. You have like 4 years to kind of figure out what works for you, develop different artistic styles,
Hmm.
try different technical content, and really kind of get your your things and dust settled before you move up to seniors. And I think that
Yeah.
the approach is just going to have to change for skaters. And then also us as fans, we are trying to get more, we are trying to kind of get into that new idea where skaters are in juniors longer because we're just returning from a period where people were in seniors at 15. So
Hmm.
you're trying to get reaccustomed to a new system. And that's where I
Hmm.
think some people struggle with it,
Hmm.
is that they're not accustomed to the new system.
Yeah, I think what's interesting for me is like the approach to judging in juniors because there's like two camps. There's like one that's like, oh, we should really kind of like hammer them with appropriate calls, maybe even like lean on the side of strict calls so like they actually get better and like learn from those,
They're
like
getting
they're
feedback.
getting
Yeah.
real feedback. And then there's also like these are also young, like preteen, teenage, boys and girls that, we don't want to like shit all over them for lack of a better word. So it's
Yeah.
like,
I think, honestly, I think they're a little bit harsher in juniors than they are in seniors on the
mm-hmm,
judging. I think at seniors they're a little bit more lenient.
mm-hmm,
Um, then I think juniors they're much more real because a lot of them don't have like the reputation with the judges.
yeah,
And they also like they don't really have there's not really anything at stake,
mm-hmm,
like a junior Grand Prix title is like it's important. Yes, it's important to the skaters at that point in their life. In the grand scheme of things, like no one really cares like if you won like the junior Grand Prix Abu Dhabi in 2025, like
right,
so it's like they can be a little bit more realistic and
mm-hmm,
have much clearer results. But
yeah. Well,
okay.
well,
Yeah.
we'll get off that soapbox for now.
Yeah. And we're done with juniors, but now
We're
on to
done.
Trilotti. So
Mhm.
Clayton, take it away.
Oh gosh, so the ISU took us to Trilotti this weekend,
In
in Georgia.
Georgia.
So, and we had a complete
Sweep.
gold medal sweep from the Georgians, and not too surprised because it is home
No.
judging, but they like the skaters that won kind of skated up to the event. Like
Yeah.
I would
I
say, I would say that all of them were, really deserving of their gold medals.
yeah, I some here, let's go back to the questions. Someone said,
Ah,
ready, what was your opinion of the scoring in the Trilotti Trophy? Some say it was inflated. Then another one person wrote, what did you think of the scoring for this event, particularly the winners? Then someone wrote, can you guys rate each challenger by home cooking? That would be good. Let's
oh,
do that at the end. Let's do that one at the
okay.
end. But so talking about that, just the scoring at the event. Um, I think you and I can both agree.
Hmm.
Obviously, there's like home scores. Like
Yes.
that did exist. Like that's not wrong. But to the extent of it is really dependent on the discipline for me because I know
Mm,
people might feel the pairs were overscored. I have a little bit of a different opinion when we get to it, but
same. No, same.
um, like Nika Egadze, I think he got a bonus because I think he skated
Hmm.
worse than what he did um, at Dennis 10 last week and scored almost similar, which we'll get to that.
Hmm.
But um, I think all of them deserved their wins for the most, everyone, all of them deserved their wins. They all skated up to it for the
Agreed.
most part,
I
and
agree.
no one else really took a. There are some shenanigans in the women's event that I think with
Mm.
second and third that I'll talk about. But yeah, so you take it away because I know you have
Well,
thoughts.
should we start with the women then?
Let's
Let's
dive
start
into the
with the
women.
women. Well, I'm going to start with my standout of the women's event, and
And
that
who is
is
that?
none other than Ava Marie Ziegler.
Oh, okay. Wait, I gotta flip pages.
Yep,
Keep
let's get to that
going.
page. Let's get to that
Let's
page.
get to the AMZ.
So she did a lot better here in the free than she did at her last challenger. So love to see that improvement. Short program was not her friend. She popped the flip in the short, but it
Yeah,
was nice to see that she is putting that back in. It was the Sal previously.
earlier
Mm-hmm.
year. Yeah,
So
I think she
I
did the
think,
flip at yeah.
sorry, I think sorry, you cut out. Zoom
Hello.
probs. I think you're good now.
Oh, I'm back.
Okay,
Zoom
perfect. We're
problems.
good.
I'm good now. Keep
Okay.
going.
Ava Marie Ziegler is just the diva we need. And like and then I think
Okay.
we have no, listen, hear me out, hear me out. We have like I
I'm
think
hearing you.
Amber and like Alyssa are giving us that like energy off the ice, but like on the ice, like Ava is
No
she's
one's
just bringing
giving
like
it.
she's bringing yeah, Ava's bringing like the womanly skating, like and she's also serving like really deep edges. Like if you watch in the short program, the steps, like I think she's kind of like compared to the other ladies here, I'm seeing like good edges and I'm seeing transitions.
Okay, do you know what I wrote down? I wrote down she's kind of giving us the current day Ashley Wagner.
Yes, yes,
Do
exactly.
you not like, I feel like she's kind of the current day Ashley Wagner, where like there are more transitions maybe
More
than
there's
Ashley,
I agree.
but
I agree.
it's kind of like the same type of like shoulder move, like
Mm-hmm.
hip flex, like or something
Mm-hmm.
like that, like where it's like a like authentic sass. But
Mm-hmm.
she's not very sassy in the free skate. The free skate's like
Right.
not, it's a little bit different of like her
Mm-hmm.
wheelhouse.
I know I wish
Um,
we saw more like media coverage of her like outside of skating and stuff. But like I like there's not a moment in the short where she's like taking a break at all and she's like flying.
yeah,
She's
she's like
she's
wheeling around the ice.
so
Um,
she won the event for me personally. I mean, I've
okay.
always loved her and I'm biased, but and I love of course I love birdie short or free skate.
Yeah.
I love that always.
Um,
I think we want to ban like the scissors. I think I think the free is Lisa McKinnon. I need to take her scissors away because I'm tired of seeing like the shreds on
I
like a
don't
dress
remember
that
what the dress looked like. I really
it
don't.
was like the white with like the
I gotta rewatch
it
it. I
was
don't
it
remember.
was beautiful, but I just like we just need sometimes need to get rid of the shreds.
I don't think she goes to Lisa, but
Okay.
um
It gave Lisa to me.
for me watching Ava, I kind of, so I have a totally different like expectation for Ava this year than like I feel like
Mm-hmm.
a majority of fans do. I totally see this as like a comeback season. Like just
Mm-hmm.
improving, getting your triples out, going to
Mm-hmm.
compete, getting back in the competition mindset and setting yourself up for next year.
Absolutely.
Like absolutely, like she's in no fear, like no chance to like make a world four continent or like Olympic team. And I think
Yeah.
she's very aware of that. And I
Mm-hmm.
think they're setting realistic goals for her.
Mm-hmm.
Just get to nationals, get some internationals in the spring, potentially go to like the Challenge Cup in the Netherlands, get some world ranking points, do well there. But um, she has to go to sectionals, I think, because she only has
Oh.
two international comps that she's entered in, and you need three. But she could get entered in like Golden Spin or something later in the
Mm-hmm.
year, so they could get her out of sectionals by. But Eastern sectionals is like actually turning out to be really tricky. I think I'm gonna do like a solo podcast whenever we do that of like
Oh.
recapping all the sectionals, but
Mm-hmm.
because that's like my favorite, one of my favorite events of the year. But
That'll be
um
fun.
that's I think when we might see her next, unless she gets like an international in like December or January or not January,
Right.
November or something like that. But um yeah, good outing.
I loved her. I love her.
Yeah.
Where should we go next?
Where do you want to go?
Um,
You got
uh,
Italy, Georgia, Korea.
let's go. You go Italy. As I kind of missed Anna here.
Okay, I'll lead Anna. And I wrote down where everyone's going next so we can talk about that. But I wrote down that Laura Naki withdrew under
Mm-hmm.
Anna Pacetta.
Mm-hmm.
I think honestly it's just probably wanting to just train more, and she's competed a lot to start the year. She doesn't need to go to the Trilotti Trophy.
Yeah. She already had two
Yeah, she's had two
challengers.
pretty good showings and a
Mm-hmm.
win already, but and she beat Anna already.
Mm-hmm.
Anna had a pretty rough free skate. It's kind of what we know her as, honestly, like where you go and you have the big jumps. It goes like big jump,
Mm-hmm.
pop, sloppy spin, something like that. Um, and I think like just overall the programs that they gave Anna this year just don't work for her as a skater.
Mm-hmm.
I think what she had last year was a lot more well suited for her. Um, I think Laura's like way ahead at this point.
Yeah.
Um, and I mean, Anna's got to figure it out. I think it's kind of like at this point, like unless like unless Laura completely falls apart just and the rest of the year, like I think the spot's like kind of sealed at this point.
I agree. I mean,
Um,
how could you compete with the Jaws?
I know.
What do you fight a
She's
shark
doing Black
with?
Swan. A
Swan versus
Swan's trying to
shark.
beat Swan versus Shark. I don't know if Swan wins,
Yeah, it's tough.
but we'll see Anna NHK next. She only has one Grand Prix this year, so kind of tough also because she won't get these bigger events to make her name, unless she
Hmm.
does really well at Europeans. But
I mean,
yeah,
hopefully, I mean, I think if Laura goes to the Olympics and Worlds, do they have two spots at Worlds or just a one?
just the one.
Okay.
Hopefully, I think they will get two finally.
Knock on wood. There's no way. Like, well, there's a way, but
There
I
is a
think it's
way,
slim.
but
I
I
think it's
think they will get it.
slim. Okay. Well,
Okay.
let's travel to Korea then with Miss Hyun Lee, our Carmen of the year.
Carmen of the year. Okay.
I think so. I'll start with the short. The short's growing on me.
The My Way.
Yeah, I like her way.
Did she do it your way? Okay.
She did it her way, and it kind of fancied my way as well.
Okay.
I love the dress. I think that the way it builds at first, it's kind of like, okay, like this is a cover. But this
Hmm.
honestly, that's kind of how I felt about Wakaba's Olympic short from
The Your Song,
2022. Yeah,
the
your
Ellie
song.
Goulding.
At first I was like,
Love Ellie
I
Goulding.
know I love it. I love it now, but at first I was like, mm, I'm not sure. But
Okay.
I think that's going to be a grow for me. She typically has under rotation
Okay.
issues.
This is where I want to talk
Okay.
about it. So the girl that was second, Maria Sanuk from
Oh
Israel,
yeah.
the caller was Israeli. So I thought low key the
I'm
caller was
gagged.
really harsh on her. And I
Really?
thought
Oh,
I thought
let me look at this protocol.
I thought some of the unders could have just been cues, if I'm being
Oh.
quite honest. I thought like realistically, yes, she does cheat some of them. Um, but I thought like there was a
Sh
little shenanigans happening with the collar.
Well, she also has a reputation. Like and it does precede
Yes,
her.
yes, but I didn't think it was that terrible.
Are we talking about in the
In the
free?
free, in the free.
Oh.
I thought that they looked better than under. I thought they were Q. I think the toe looked under. I think the Lutz, the second triple Lutz, I think that was a Q, if not clean.
Hmm.
And then I think the flip probably like a Q or under. But
I think
I think,
the flip is definitely under. She always goes up and I hold my breath because it's such a delayed rotation on the flip.
yeah, the flip's not her jump.
Mm-mm.
And she should not be doing, oh, and she does the triple salad last jump. But, and especially because the Israeli girl had no calls. I find that hard to believe that there probably was no under rotated jumps.
Yeah, that's wow. I did not realize
This is just
that.
stuff that I look at, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
but for high end, um, I thought the programs looked way more cohesive,
I agree.
which is crazy because it was only a week apart from Dennis 10.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Carmen, I thought she like looked like she had done that a couple thousand times and was like very well trained in it versus last week. But I'm really intrigued to see her scoring on the Grand Prix because she's kind of been like it's been very up and down on the scoring. It's been going up and
Mm-hmm.
down. Like she gets hammered in Japan, she does really well in Kazakhstan, and then she gets hammered here. So I don't know how it's gonna fare for the rest of the year for her, but
Yeah.
and she's at Cup of China next.
Okay.
So we'll see her in a week and a half.
Yeah, that's the second one. Okay.
Yeah,
I have yet to internalize the order of the Grand Prix this year because they switched them all up. So I'm like, I literally have no
I
idea which one.
know.
I'm taking them as they come.
I like I like that they switch them up on the Olympic year. Like I like that we have
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of a refreshed
Mm-hmm.
take. It's normally not the same, but all right.
And then the woman of the hour, Miss
The winner.
Anastasia Gubanova, she had a pretty lights out free. Like, and she,
Hmm.
big score. It was
Almost
137.
140.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we get in the 140 area. I'm still standing on what I said about the short. I still don't love it.
Okay,
I,
I disagree, but that's okay.
okay, well, okay, listen, like if you take the music off
There is
and
not a lot of
watch,
choreography.
there's
I know. I
nothing
know.
happening. Absolutely nothing happening.
No, I know. I
Love her to
just like the
death.
vibe. Just love the vibe of her with it, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Maybe we'll just wash the dot off and then I'll like it a little bit better.
Yeah, get rid of the bindi. Get rid of it. You
Yeah.
don't need it, girl. Um, for her, the big she's losing so many points, Clayton, on those spins and steps. It's in
Mm-hmm.
year after year after year, this girl is getting like level two spin, level two step sequence. Oh, I wrote down that she has Ashley Wagner literal choreography in the free skate with the
What is she-
voiceover, where she does like,
Oh,
I can see you, and like points to her eyes, and then like, I can hear you, and she was her ear, and I'm like, okay, Ashley Wagner, like we get it. You
well,
can,
that's more like it's like reminds me of Medvedeva doing the she's deaf
yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah.
she's can
Well,
hear
Ashley
again.
in Moulin Rouge, like she's
Oh
like, my
yeah.
makeup is flaking, and then she does like a flake of
Oh
her makeup.
yeah.
I'm
Or
like, okay, literal.
she's allowed.
Um, she's skating very well to start the year, which
Yeah.
is scary for her because normally she starts the year off rough,
Hmm.
gets better, which means will she finally skate well in the Grand Prix? I don't know, but
Well, I mean she had to peak for the
yeah,
or semi-peak at least for the
the
Olympic
qualifier,
qualifier event. So it makes sense. I'm sure she's coming off of that. Um,
and she's a cup of China too,
oh wow.
so she is a week.
Okay, well, you know what? I believe her. I did notice her flip toe combo is like the two that she did here are like the most solid I've ever seen. She has like kind of like untraditional like arm situation and like she can the
Yeah,
way she wraps in, but like it it flew. It worked
it
for me this
worked.
week.
She got it done. Her like her takeoff and landing is a little bit like untraditional, like on the flip and the toe. Like she's very like
It's like a
it's almost
thud.
it's almost borderline hammer toe, but it's not, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty close to it. Like she's very it's very aggressive for
Yes,
like
that's a
it's a
great
very
word.
aggressive style of jumping.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, when
Which
she comes down.
works, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I hear
Okay,
you.
let's transition to the men.
All right.
So we're only going to talk about the top two. Shout out to Tomoki Hiwatashi. He got the bronze here.
Yes.
Not my cup of tea, but shout out to him. He skated pretty well. Um, Nika Egadze here. So do you know that this next week he's going to France? This will be his third competition in a row.
That is insane.
Same with Diana Davis, but we'll get to her.
Oh,
Um,
well, and you know who sees oversees them both.
Atari.
But like but why would she do that?
So, okay,
Why would she let them do
for
that? I don't understand
Diana,
that.
are we talking about Diana or are we talking
Or
about Nika?
both. Like why would
Can I tell you?
sure, you tell me.
Both fields here for the men and the dance were like pitiful. Like all
Mm,
Nika had to worry about beating was Jason Brown. And then last week it was a little bit more difficult because they had shied her off in June, but June just didn't pan out. But he just got two really easy like challenger medals. And that's the same amount of
mm.
points that if he went to like Nebelhorn and got like a silver there. It's the
Oh
same amount of
wow.
world ranking points.
Yeah. Wait, okay,
Um,
that is so true. And they knew they would have a little bit of a cushion being at
mhm.
home. So
Yeah.
okay.
Um,
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
I wrote down it was messier than what he did last week at Dennis 10. Score was very close to what he got at Dennis 10. Obviously there's a little inflation there, but talking about Georgia as a whole, they're really making that like case
Push.
for that team
It is
medal.
it's like right there.
Like the team from second to fourth right now, even fifth if you factor Canada and if they could get their stuff together, that second through fifth is going to be very tight on how everyone skates for that team event, and I'm here for it.
I'm so that's this is gonna be the most interesting team event of the Olympics that we've
Oh,
had, I would say. Oh
100%.
my gosh.
Um, it would be more,
Wow.
it would be a little more interesting, I think, if someone could try to push the US for that gold. That would
Yeah.
be, but the US also could blow the gold like that with the pairs situation that's going on right now. Like we'll get to that,
Oh
but
yeah.
Um, yeah, Jason here. So one thing about Jason is he did back to back also. He did Dennis 10 and then
Hmm.
here. I think he's doing that to prepare for his Grand Prix because he has Skate America and Finland, and those two are back to back. So
Oh
this
yeah.
was really
Okay.
smart planning on his part to kind of get prepared
Hmm.
for later in the year. The short program, I didn't find a video of it that didn't have like screeching music.
But I didn't yeah, I didn't see that either.
I found it on like the like streaming site or whatever that someone streamed it on, but like the music, the sound was like not good. So I couldn't really like watch it. He fell on the triple axel. I don't think we'll know if it's an improvement artistically because it's just 1 week. So
Hmm.
um
Yeah, and then in the free, he watered down the technical content again, probably just because.
I think he popped the triple axle,
Well,
the
it
double
looked like
into the
it looked like
double.
it
Do
looked
you think this
intentional to
planned?
me. Yeah,
Okay. I would think he would be going for the second axle, but maybe
I
he
think
just popped it.
I
Both him
thought he
and
was.
Nika performed
Yeah.
poorer here than they did last week.
Hmm.
But smart training for him. Now he'll have basically like a whole month because he goes to Skate America and that's in late November, early mid to late November.
Hmm.
So he's a whole month to train. But yeah, and shout out to Nika Egadze here. Great skating.
Yeah, he's a
Or not,
fighter.
shout out to Nika Egadze, shout out to Jason, shout out to Tomoki for the podium.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. Okay. Your turn for the
All right,
pairs.
my turn for the pairs. And should I get my hood for this? Should I get like a hood
Oh, for your girl?
for Metelkina?
Yeah.
So
Do you want to
I'm
start
gonna,
with them?
yeah, I'll start with them, and I'm gonna say it with my chest. I don't. Mm, Technically, they were not overscored. PCS wise, they were overscored a little bit.
Um,
Um, or a lot of bit.
Probably, but I think just like the energy that they had, like you got to remember, like
You
they're
tr
going the crowds with them,
True.
like the energy's like behind them. Um,
I mean, you just can't deny
you can't
like
deny those technical elements that they
she
have.
she floats down from the triple twist. Like there's airtime and she comes down like so it's like a little fairy coming down. Like it's so graceful. And then the landing positions on all of
The
the
throws,
throw
the side by
elements.
sides.
No, okay. She has got me back into the sequences again.
Oh,
She has
you're
made
a
me
sequence fan now?
only for her because the sequence in the free was just like spot on. The sows were huge.
They
It was
always
it
hit their
it was
elements
in
pretty well.
sync. Like I no notes. Well, it
No
got a Q.
notes,
It got a Q on the axle, but like I wouldn't have called it.
whatever.
I wouldn't have called it for her.
Um, okay. Do you think they could win the Olympics? Oh wait, do you have bird speeds too?
I do. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, the
Oh,
twins.
that's funny.
Do you think they could win
I
the Olympics?
I'm gonna say I think with the right judging panel, maybe,
Hmm.
but I think their detriment is that
They're not as well packaged as the other two teams,
right. And I think
but
also for the short really kind of loses me at the end because it's like bam, 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 these big elements. And then after that, I'm like, okay, now I'm not really sure what I'm watching anymore.
that is how they really do a lot of their programs where they get the technical kind of out of
Yeah.
the way.
The free is sold a bit more. It's more spaced out, but like it's, yeah, I don't see a judging panel giving them the score that they just, well,
Yeah,
maybe right at 70 for the free PCS, but not more.
honestly, so here's the thing. I still do think if the Japanese hit, they're the Olympic
Mhm.
champions.
Agree.
But I think a lot of these other teams are really making it difficult now to be like, wow, like these other teams could like I like the Georgians I thought could sneak it like to a bronze, but they just beat Minerva and Nikita, and Minerva and Nikita
Hands
didn't
down.
look that great. And it was like a not just a it was a convincing win, like
Yeah.
it
Well,
wasn't just like a win. They like won.
I mean, is it scary though that the Georgians are this good this early? Like, do you
Oh,
think they can
yeah.
maintain this?
That can be a question for sure of like pacing.
Hmm.
I think they just here's the thing. They just need to like do well on the Grand Prix and then amp back up for the final Europeans in the Olympics because
Hmm.
those are all relatively close in time. You know, the
Hmm.
final to the Olympics is about a month and a half to 2 months. Those are very
Hmm.
similar in like time strengths. Um, so they can kind of maybe dip a little bit in the early fall. Dip is to an extent, where like they are still winning, still doing well, but and then amp back up in the later stages of the fall, the winter. So um it is a
Yeah.
concern, but I think also at this point of the year, like this type of year anyways, like they're just gonna push, like you're just gonna push through it and continue to train intensely because
Hmm.
the end is in sight and like you have that extra motivation to keep going, you know?
Hmm.
But
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna be interested to see. I mean, I think they can keep some of the Paraliaments form. I just, yeah, the transitions kind of take me out of it because it's like they're trying to do some like convincing choreo or
mhm.
something, and then it's just not.
And that was a big component of them last year is a lot of the transitions were lacking. So I'm glad
Hmm.
to see that they've added some in.
Right.
Minerva.
Minerva. Well, God, she looks so good. She looks well, both of them, like both ladies, but I love Minerva's dress. Um, in the free, and it just wasn't their day.
Yeah.
Sadly, it wasn't their day, and I think it's okay. I'm not alarmed because I trust them that they have time to improve and grow. Um, it did just look a little bit labored, specifically at the end of the free. It was like the getting into the ending position was kind of just like a task. Um,
And one thing I wrote is like when they don't hit the free skate, I think it flatlines for an
mhm,
audience as a viewer
mhm.
of like I just think they aren't really able to portray the whatever, you know, message or storyline that they're trying to convey to the audience. But you know, they lost some GOE on a lot of things, like only I mean they had the double flip throw, which
Did you
I
okay, I have a
I
question,
don't
technical question for you.
yeah.
Is it like how with the technique of a throw, like how likely of that is just like an intentional pop versus like an accidental pop? Because like I don't know how because
You don't see that here's the thing,
I
you
never
don't
see
see a
that.
lot of pops for
Yeah,
the throws. Um, I don't know if it looked, I think for her, I don't know if it looked intentional. You don't normally get when you pop something though, you normally don't land it very well.
right. And it was
And
pretty
it
clean.
was a nice double flip, but um I I can't say. I'm not a pairs expert, so I can't say if it
Mm,
looked planned or if it was a pop. I don't think that they were going into a throw planning to pop it or to do a double. But I also am not privy to like what's going on in their training
mm,
situation. But
mm.
um
Well, what's fascinating to me is that thinking about what the pair partners are saying to each other throughout the whole program. Like I wish they were like mic'd up and we could hear
Mike Dunn.
every single thing that they're saying because I'm sure they'll be like
Well,
really funny things.
I'm sure a majority of the time you'd just be hearing skaters gasping for air.
Well, that too.
You know, like I don't. But they lost a lot of GOE. Like they lost GOE on the both side by sides. They didn't get high GOE on the throw loop. They lost a level on the death spiral. Lost a whole base value on the flip. The chorus sequence low GOE. The three lift, the only got not so great GOE. So they're losing a lot of sorry, my computer just got unplugged. They're losing a lot of base value in GOE throughout this, and uh, they made themselves a little vulnerable. I don't know what
Mm.
happened here. Maybe it was just a fluke, but I'm sure we'll have a greater indication of where they're at um, probably in a couple weeks when we see them on the Grand Prix. So
For sure. Well, do you want to take away
the
the
Americans,
American pairs? Because I
yeah.
didn't
Do you
I
want to
didn't
know
get
why? Do you guys want to
there.
know why I'm taking away the American pairs? Because Clayton
You
didn't
can
watch the
guess. You can
American
guess.
pairs.
You can guess why.
Okay,
Who's
let's
surprised?
let's start with Cam and O'Shea, Mr. Danny and Mrs. Ellie. They finish. By the way, before we get into it, Chelsea Liu and Ryan Bedard and Valentina Palacios and Max Fernandez, um, they both skated well in at the Tayside Trophy in the UK, and they both outscored Cam and O'Shea uh, at their event this week. But Cam and O'Shea finished fifth here.
Okay.
Nina Moser is working with them or was at the boards with them. I don't know if you saw that, but
Hmm.
that's something where I'm like,
I sure
huh.
didn't.
Oh yeah, you didn't. I forgot.
I sure didn't.
Why am I even saying? Oh, did you see it? Okay. I guess I'll do you know what I'm gonna do right now? Do you know like when on the run through they have to like describe things to like Ashley Wagner?
Yeah,
This is like what I'm gonna do right
I
now.
feel like the Ashley Wider, and I'm proud of it. And I'm
Yeah.
proud of it.
So okay, the short program, they're skating to Hallelujah.
Oh, love that. Wait, I love this. I love that we're doing this. Okay, continue.
Yeah, let me explain it. They're skating to Hallelujah. Um, the opening position, I don't know if it was an audio thing, but it just kind of felt like, or video speed, but it just kind of felt a little cluttered with choreography to start.
Hmm.
But first, right, let me pull up the technical sheet because I forgot how it all went down. Everything went down.
I'm gonna put on my
All right,
Burt's
ready?
Bees. Oh no, it came apart.
What came apart?
My Burt's Bees.
Oh,
It got stuck in the lid.
you gotta buy another one.
I know.
Okay,
Go ahead.
first element, triple twist. Eh, not the best I've seen them do.
Okay.
Second element, triple sow cow. Down.
Eh. Who goes down?
Not her.
Okay.
Not shocking. Next element is the throw triple loop. And you know Ellie is not the strongest at those
I know.
throws,
I do know this.
but she stood up on it today. It
Oh,
wasn't the best
good for
landing,
her.
but she stood up on it. The next element, negative GOE on the combination spin. And then I think after that, once they go into the steps and the final lift into the death spiral, really
Hmm.
loved the piece from the ending
Okay,
on.
good.
It was a
Is it
really nice short program.
is it Katie Lang version?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes. Really gorgeous, really nice vehicle for them. Respect. They get an okay score. They get 62. They're in fifth place after the short.
Oh, okay.
Free skate. They're skating to three different songs. And
Uh,
hold on, let me pull them up because none of them go together at all. And it's an absolute miss for me.
okay.
They're skating to Sweet Dreams, performed by the Cinematic Pop, and Everybody Wants to Rule the World, performed by
Immediate no.
Cinematic Pop. And there's another song in there that they didn't list. I don't remember what
Okay.
it was, but it's in there. So the free skate, they go out. They have a lot of mistakes in the free skate. Um, I think she falls on the triple toe. They both land the triple sow, and then she
Hmm.
does a waltz jump, he does the double axel. They didn't mark the triple flip as a fall, the throw flip, but it was pretty close to it. She falls on the second loop. The rest of the program, they do the elements, like they do the lifts, they do the pair spins. Um, Hated the free skate. Did not think it was a good vehicle for them. Um, but it also felt like throughout the program that she was chasing him the whole time, that she was just behind the music a little bit, or maybe he was ahead of it.
Hmm.
It just felt like they were just not together as a pair and didn't look well trained at all. It just looked like one pair was off in each program, and that's to be expected when he had a some broken foot or something, fractured foot last year
Hmm.
at Worlds, and then she had a concussion this summer. So this team's very much in a bit they're really making it difficult, I think, for themselves right now, and especially with the rise of Emily and Spencer here, who skated very well. Um, they're very much on the brink of not maybe getting that team spot. I think Emily and Spencer are miles ahead of them at this point.
Hmm.
Um, Getting into Emily and Spencer, here they had a clean show program. They land everything. It's to this like
Oh.
tango music. It's really gorgeous. Like they have like a fire, an attack, and they score 71 points in the short
Whoa.
program. They do the triple toe, they do the throw loop, and the throw loop is like bam. Like they land it, it's like gorgeous extension. Like it's like an old, like you know how Misha and Elisa land their throws and it's just like gorgeous posture. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's like that type of execution. They land everything, they get 71 points. They're in third place after the short
Oh,
program.
wow.
Like they are almost 10 points ahead of Danny and Ellie.
Yeah.
Free skate. You know, they do what an American pair would do in the free
Oh
skate.
God,
You know, they
don't tell me
have
that. Nolan, don't tell me that.
triple sow. They do the same thing as Danny and Ellie. Triple sow, waltz, jump, fall. Um, well, actually, she fell in the triple sow, and then he did the double axel, but they counted as
Okay.
the waltz jump because he
Okay.
did a sequence, but she didn't do an axel, so they just mark it as an axel.
Okay.
Then they do a double toe loop planned. But for them, they always used to do the double sow, double axel, and then the triple toe is the solo jump.
Yeah, why don't they
They
do?
should just do that. They should just go back to
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
This team is not ready for two triples in the free skate.
Yeah.
The rest of the program, well, they land the throw loop, the throw flip, she's a little forward. The rest of the program's nice. They're skating to Ghost. Really good music.
Oh.
It's an old program from 3 years ago when they won the silver at Four Continents. Really nice vehicle for them. Um, but keeping it real, like they're the most well-matched pair team in the US and the most stable when they're healthy.
Okay, yeah.
Um, I really am rooting for them. I want them in the team event. If they can keep this up and land two of the three side by sides in each event, they should go for the team event.
I mean, for based on what we've seen so far, like they don't really have any rivals. Like that's like the highest.
Yeah.
What was their score in the free?
122. So they
Oh,
got
okay.
I think they got a 193, which is they got a
Uh,
193, which is exactly what Elisa and Misha got
oh,
at
okay.
Nebelhorn, but also they can't go to the Olympics, so
Right. That
but
part.
but they will be going to Worlds. So
Mm,
maybe Olga can get both of her teams at Worlds. That would be kind of cool for her.
yeah.
But they skated really great. They're a gorgeous pair team, and they have the programs are stylistically very well matched for them.
Yeah, which is it's refreshing to see amongst the rest of the American field of
Yeah.
pairs.
Okay. Let's close out the Trilotti Trophy with
Yes.
the dance.
Let's get
Diana
dancy.
Davis. Let's let you talk a little bit because I've been talking for a minute. But
Okay. All right, I'll step up. So, you know, I think this epiphany has already been had before, but I think Diana really is Madison Chalk's daughter.
her daughter.
Her daughter.
Okay. I didn't know Maddie had a child.
That her she
I
doesn't have
don't
a
think a Terry
child.
would agree.
Well, maybe okay, oh, I won't go there. But I think maybe there's something genetic going on there. They're related somehow. And it's because they both went to school of like serving face,
Hmm.
great dress, great
Well,
like
Maddie Chalk made the
hair.
dress. She
Oh, you told
designed
me that.
she designed the dress.
Okay,
So,
well, okay. So I'm not crazy. That is her daughter.
okay.
And then and it's she's giving everything you would want to see besides a deep edge.
I mean, okay. I think they've gotten so much better
Agree.
since they moved to IM, but it's not the best skating skills. We know that.
We do know
But I
this.
think they are much better than people give them.
They're better they're getting better at hiding it too, like the transitions and like the different lifts and turns and
Hmm.
you know, they know how to drag around someone. They know how to drag someone around the ice in a really graceful,
Well,
fun way.
I mean, IM does the same thing with Maddie and Evan. Like
Right.
they have the experience.
And
They
it
know how to do
works.
it.
And it
It does work. It's
works.
a really good vehicle for them in the free skate. And it's exciting because they're really setting themselves up for like a big splash. At this year's Worlds and then probably next year as well.
Hmm.
Um, it's kind of exciting to see what the dance field will look like next year
Yeah, for sure.
once a lot of the top teams retire.
I know.
Um,
A Terry has been working over. Well, honestly, like she's been in the rink, like kind of probably coaching and not coaching, but
I
like
don't know if IM's letting her. I'm sure she's
when I say coaching,
guiding.
well, yeah, that's the
Yeah,
word I
I'm sure
meant.
she's giving an opinion, but
Yes.
I
She's
don't think
putting
she's with them on the
I
ice in
was gonna say
IM.
she's putting in the work like politically, but actually I think Diane and Gleb are putting in the work on the ice, like physically. I
Well,
think there's some sort of like
they have two force. They have IM and a Terry
they're kind of
politicking for them.
unstoppable.
That's pretty inevitable.
Hmm.
Okay, the other teams here, um, Harris and Chan, continuing to skate very well this season. Again, they're scoring much better than what they've done in the previous years. And then Demoshe and Le Mercier taking a bit of a dip, I think, specific compared to what they did at Nepola when they were going up against Loboreva and Brosseau. So I think it'll be really interesting to see how those two pan out on the Grand Prix, where the scores are, because Demoshe and Le Mercier were kind of making a push to
Mm,
Loboreva and Brosseau the past couple of weeks. And then they took a little bit of a dip here, but we'll see. And then let's talk about Lala. They weren't at Trilotti, but we did get to see them at the Budapest Trophy, La Joie
yes,
and
and like
Laga.
oh my gosh, I love saying their names all the
It's
time.
so
It's
like
just
eloquent,
it's so
eloquent.
satisfying. It's like
Yeah.
vocal stem. Um,
Okay.
so obviously comparatively to the Georgians, it's just like whoa. They make time pass so fast, is my first note. Like I'm watching it, and obviously it's Nureyev. It's a great piece of music already. Like there's
Okay.
not much you can do wrong with Nureyev. And but they really just skate up to it. They, to me, they complement each other in a way that's like I'm gonna use the buzzword oneness, but it's not like a Papadakis Cicerone kind of oneness. It's like it's still giving like I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's their own thing, but it's like
Okay.
it's more like Hawaii Baker
Okay.
oneness.
I get what you're saying.
That's what
Yes.
I'm saying.
Um,
And yeah,
well, the Nureyev's a repeat. They did bring it back from a couple years ago. I'm not gonna lie, some people might not love me for this. I wish they brought back roses. I do like the Nureyev though. It's very good. Very,
mm,
very good. Did you get a chance to watch their rhythm dance?
I
Okay. All right. That's fine. It's fine.
did
Because I have a lot of thoughts about the rhythm dance. So they're skating to like a Thunderstruck remix, and then they had what was the music they had to begin? It's like the dun 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 dun
Oh,
dun. Y'all ready for this? Yeah, that song.
he's a
Yeah.
vocalist,
No,
y'all.
no, 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 no. But they're skating to that in their rhythm dance, and people are very like two sides of this. For me, you know what it kind of gave? Have you ever been to like a hockey or like a basketball game like
Yes.
before it's like about to start
And they're
and
just
they're
playing
like
that kind of
they're
music.
playing like that music to like get the crowd hyped up and
Hmm.
get them like ready for the team to come out or something, or like at a
Hmm.
football game or something like that. It really gave that throughout the whole beginning. And in the middle section, when they before they go into the Thunderstruck, it really feels a little bit vacant choreography wise. And it feels a little more like pointography than actual skating.
Choreography.
Pointography.
Well, that's a good word.
Um, I did like though on Twitter, someone said that Marjorie, she would absolutely clear the Dallas Cowboy cheerleader tryout.
Oh my gosh. And that's
Just-
intense.
and I was like, well, I'm glad that someone's finding some humor in the Thunderstruck rhythm dance, but
That is
um
good.
they got good scores. Not great for
Yeah.
they got like a 77 in the or 78 in the rhythm dance and like a 121 for the free. So
Hmm.
the choreography I think is not the best in the rhythm dance. I think the free skate's very well done.
Hmm.
Um, but I don't know. I don't know where I think they're kind of I don't mean to be like 100%. I don't need to be like rude here, but I think they're plateauing a little bit stylistically. I
Mm.
think they've really struggled to find something since 2024 that really suited them. And they were supposed to do a Bach free dance this year. I don't know what happened to that. So, and I don't know if it's 100 if it's their fault. I think maybe just the choreography and the music selections that they're using just aren't well suited to them as skaters right now. I do like the
Yeah.
Nureyev. I think the Nureyev's a great match, but I think when you recycle something in Olympic year, sometimes it means that what you're working on currently just wasn't working out, and
Yeah.
you maybe just needed something that's like safe, quick, and easy, and something that works. Um, but that's kind of where I feel like they are right now, and I think
Where do you think they slot in?
I
Like
don't
if
know.
that I yeah, I'm thinking about all the factors here and I'm like,
they're great skaters,
They're
so that
so
really helps
good.
them. But the the program in the rhythm dance might hinder them a lot this year.
I mean, you have to think about like all the Europeans that are like the Lithuanians, the British, now the
They're
Georgians,
ahead of
and
the
it's like
Lithuanians for
you
me.
think.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. I see some people thinking Diana could be above them. I don't know.
I mean,
I'd
they
like to
scored
see
higher this
them.
this weekend, but that's also with Georgian scoring.
I'd like to see them go head to head. I
Hmm.
like to see a lot of these teams go head to head before I.
Yeah.
But oh my God, we got through all the events.
We did it.
Okay, we have one more thing that we have to do before we wrap it up.
Wait, do
And
we want to address the questions before we go into the Grand Prix final?
oh,
Or I mean Grand
I
Prix
mean,
France?
we kind of addressed them. Like we talked about Lala's RD. We talked about the scoring for um
Hmm.
the Trilotti Trophy.
Oh, the challenger question.
Yeah.
Which one has the
I
most home
mean,
cooking?
the Japanese one had some pretty tough comb cooking when Kaori got a 65 with no combo in the
Oh
short.
yeah.
Georgia
I
got pretty high. Cranberry was pretty high for
Ye-
Isabeau.
yeah. The Italians.
When were the Italians? Which one was that?
Wasn't it
Oh,
is that not no?
Lombardia. Lauren Aki would say that she didn't get enough home
No,
cooking.
I
Or
agree. I agree.
so
Wait, where's Nepola Trophy?
Slovakia,
Oh,
right?
and Nebelhorn's in Germany.
I'm gonna check this. I'm like 99% sure it's in Slovakia. Nepola Memorial.
I for some reason I thought it was in Italy, but I don't think that's
No, that's
correct.
Lombardia.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's in Slovakia. It's in Bratislava. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Grand Prix France. The Grand Clayton, the Grand Prix is here.
Oh
We
my
made
gosh.
it. We
It
made
doesn't feel
it.
real.
Where do you
I'm
want to
like,
start?
gosh, let me get skating scores up here because
That's what I do. I have it open right now. Shout out Mr. Skating Scores for your great
oh
website.
my gosh, Nolan.
What?
I've opened skating scores up. First thing I
Yes, no,
see,
I know,
Nicole
I know, I
Nicole
know.
Bobek ad. Oh my
He
gosh, it's
loves Nicole Bobak.
the wild one. Ugh,
Great book.
cannot wait to read that. Okay.
Do you guys want us to review it?
Honestly,
Comment below.
I need to start reading a book. I need to read a book.
We'll get the book. Let's go.
Let's
Let's
get
get
the
the
book.
review done.
I need to performatively read on the metro in and out of work. So a lot of people have been doing that lately, and I'm like, oh my God,
Performative reading.
yes. You just like sit there and like you look cool and read.
I think they're probably reading, right?
Okay, this one guy, okay, this is so off topic. This one guy on the metro today was like had his wired headphones in like this, had a book, and then had a guitar case. And like I was like, this, come on, y'all. Like this, are we really like if he's doing all those things, props him. But it was giving performative male.
I didn't know this was a thing.
Yes, have you not seen the performative male competitions like pop up around in the
No,
US? Like they'll be
no
like
idea what this is.
oh, it's like men who like have wired headphones, drinking matcha. It's like metrosexual men. Like who
Love a
like
matcha.
yeah,
I could probably win.
I think we could go. I
I
think we
think
can
we could
compete.
enter.
Okay.
Okay, you want to start with let's start with the pairs because I think that's like
Okay.
the like it's out of all of the disciplines, I think it's like the most predictable.
I agree.
So you have Mira and Kihara, Stellato and
Hmm.
Deschamps, Pavlova and Sviatchenko, Macbeth and Parkman, the Kovalevs, Shin and Naji, Fala and Bell, Wessenberg and Streckelin. Um, I think the top two will be Japan, Mira and Kiara, and then Diana and Max from
Yeah.
Canada. I think
I think
Japan will probably win, but Deanna could
yeah.
probably push.
Yeah.
She'll
I'm
want to
interested.
push.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how the Hungarians do. I feel like there could be a sleeper team, like kind of
Hmm.
dark horse vibes.
And McBeath and Parkman
Yeah.
for bronze, maybe.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how Audrey and Balaj respond after a lot of criticism and also
Hmm.
a disappointing performance and in Beijing.
Would
And
love to see
then
them do well.
and shout out Megan Wessenberg with her new partner for France. So good for her to be on the Grand Prix finally. Good for her. But okay.
All right.
Men, women, or dance? Where do you want to go next?
Let's go. Let's go, men.
Okay, that's what I was thinking too.
We're so in sync.
All right,
Oh, this is a good one. Oh, it's so good.
you have Ilya Malinin, Adam
Who's that?
Schaumpa,
Who's that?
Cal Mira, Lucas Britschke, Nika Egadze, Gabriel Frangipani, Satsuya Saboy, Andrew Torgashev, Mikhail Selevko, Luke Economides, Francois Pitot, and Maxime Naumov. What
This
are
is a
your initial
wow.
reactions?
Well, I'm thinking about our boy Max, and I'm thinking
Yeah,
about how he really has an opportunity that he can seize
to do the
here.
thing.
He can do the thing. Now with, I mean, I don't think Luca Broussard was super in the
Never
conversation,
in the conversation at this point.
but I think it's just like the path is being cleared more and more. I think
Just one obstacle.
and it's Mr. Torkashev. It's Pizza
Yeah,
Man.
Mr. Pizza Man.
So,
Pizza Man's been skating good this year, but
mhm.
Naumov's got to step it up for
I'm ready to
sure.
see that head to head. I see people talking about the Adam and Ilya head to head, but I don't think it's really a
I don't
competition.
think it is, but I definitely okay. I made a post about it today, so
hmm
but
Oh wait, sorry,
but
not to at you, Nolan.
no. Okay, do you want to know why I'm doing it? I did it. It's because the last time the two of them were in France, Adam did beat Ilya. So it is kind of
Oh,
like it is a cool like
okay.
headline to talk about. I don't think it's real gonna happen, but
hmm
I mean Adam's gonna continue to try that five quad layout and the free skate, which will be really interesting to see how that pans out for him.
Yeah.
Cal Mura is supposed to try a quad loop triple toe combination, apparently.
Oh wow.
Nika
Loop toe
Gatse,
combos never sit right with me.
yeah,
They
I
don't feel
love a
like they're
loop.
supposed. I do
Love a
too. I
loop.
want them by
But
itself or at the end. I don't want it first and then another jump for some reason.
um Nika Gatse will be on his third comp in a row. And then Luka Britschke will be trying to make an improvement
Oh
from
yeah.
Nebelhorn. So
That's gonna be
yeah,
a good event.
great event. Okay.
Cannot
Women or
complain.
dance?
Let's go dance because you know I want to say women for last.
Yeah. All right. Here in the dance, Gignard and Fabry, Fear and Gibson, Davis and Smolkin, third week in a row. Reed and
hmm
Ambrew Levicious,
Yes.
L'Oreal and Laga, Peyton By, Brady and Somerville, Logo and Kafa, Fredigi and Fono.
You got it.
No idea if that's correct.
You got
And
it.
then Fonia Baudry and Cizeron. Obviously, the big question will be how will the three trio of Guignard and Fabry, Fear and Gibson, and Fonia Baudry and Cizeron, where will those three pan out?
Yeah, I that's gonna be oh my gosh. It's gonna be scrappy.
And it's the debut of the Italians. We haven't seen them at
We haven't seen them
all.
at all. And
Whoa.
I'm really scared for what the rhythm dance content is gonna be. They typically
They
like to be
announced it, I
oh,
think.
what is
Do you know
it?
what it is? Let me look it up.
No.
They
They
announced it on they announced their free dance, I know for sure today.
they love to be a little millennial. Like they're just like really like
Okay, ready?
mm-hmm.
Backstreet Back from the Backstreet Boys, and
Mm-hmm.
then Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely by the Backstreet Boys. And then they're
Okay.
doing their free dance is the Diamanti soundtrack.
Is that an Italian thing?
I would assume so. It looks sounds and it's by Georgia.
Oh,
Well, I'm
Georgia.
sure that's
I
very
love
Italian.
Georgia.
Don't know what that is, but if
Georgia.
anyone knows what that is, and let us know. But uh
I would like to think I don't know.
all right.
I like them. I like them. I feel for them. They've been around for a long time. I want them to do well. I'm
Money on the line. What's your order of the top three? Money on
okay.
the line right now.
Beer Gibson is third.
Okay.
Locking in.
You're locking that in.
Yeah.
Can I say something crazy?
Well, I'm gonna go. I think the French are gonna win.
Yeah.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say, but that's not the crazy part.
What's the crazy?
Lila and Lewis, I think, are gonna be second.
You think the Italians are gonna be third?
I think they haven't skated at all, competed at all this season, and Lila Fear is a very well-trained, they're a well-trained pair. And I think we'll have a greater indication of it when we see the panel. I wonder if the panel's out now. Let's look. It's not. Okay. When we see who the technical panel is, if it's
Mhm.
what is his name? If you see a French judge as a technical controller, watch out for the
Mhm.
Italians because
Wait, a French judge
French
for
French what is his
French
name?
controller for the
Yes, it's a
Italians.
specific one. I forgot his
Okay.
name. But if he is the controller, watch out for the Italians. They will not be in second or first or second at all.
Hmm. Well, I
Um,
don't know. You're right. I don't know. Lila is she is. I
they're always so
fear.
trained.
I fear that Miss Fear is a fighter.
I mean, she
So
is a
she
fighter.
she did a Rocky program. She is a
She is a
fighter.
fighter. Uh,
So yeah, you never know.
yeah. Well, also
But
it'd be
I
cool to see
yeah.
where Davis and Smolkin fit in, versus like Reed and Vicious.
Mm-hmm.
I think those two will probably be like fourth, fifth in some manner.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure which way it will go, but yeah.
All right.
All right, and the final event,
All right.
the women. Kaori Sakamoto, Young Yu returns.
Oh,
Cheon
that's gonna be really interesting.
Cheon Kim,
Oh
uh,
God.
Isabella Vito, Elise Lynn Gracie, Jia Shin, Rion Sumiyoshi, Ami Nakai, Liv Kaiser, Lauren Shield, Leah Serna, and Clemens Mayandu.
All right. Gosh,
I don't
I have
know.
no idea what to think. I can go any
It
way.
could go anybody could win this event except any of the French girls and Liv Kaiser. So any
Wow.
of the Japanese, Koreans, or the Americans are gonna win.
What do you think about Elise Lynn Gracie?
Not a factor.
I don't think so either.
Keeping it honest, I don't think she's a factor at all. Um, I think she could lose. I think she could be like 11th.
She kept that short program. The Laura was not
Yeah, Laura
Celine
Ecker, something
or yeah.
Linda Ecker, I think.
I'm
Um,
just like they need to get her out of this like sad
it's very
music.
like depressing packaging,
It's
you
very
know?
it's so Tammy. It's so like what Tammy would give her.
Well, yeah. Um, Young Yu returning. We haven't seen her at all, so I have no idea what to expect.
I
This
love
could either
seeing
go
her.
like one of two ways.
Yeah. I think I mean I think that second spot for the Korean women is really still up for grabs. I think both spots are. I mean,
Yeah.
Gia needs to have
She needs
a
to get it together,
she needs a
okay?
consistent. She just needs to repeat what she keeps doing, but land the combo with no hands.
She did land the combo in the short program. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm like, let me tell you, I have one friend that they are like a big fan of Amber Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like batting heads like every single day. I'm like, I'll send like a message to them and be like, well, Gia scored is gonna score an 85 in her short program here at
Oh,
France. And then they'll be like, she did a triple Lutz under, triple toe under at Germany. And I'm like, Amber Glenn did a triple axel with an under last week, all right? Or just to like mess
that's
with them.
funny.
But um rip to me and that friend because our friendship is I don't know if we're gonna make it through the next 2 weeks, but Cheon Kim will be coming back here. I'm hearing she's looking a little
Yeah.
better.
Okay.
I've heard that like
Well, that's
it's a
hopeful.
little like everything's a little under, but
Hmm. We just need her to stand up for a competition and get that confidence
she
back.
just needs to it's a building. I think it's a building for her. I'm excited to see Gia and
Hmm.
how she pairs out in her first Grand Prix.
I think she's gonna be really great, honestly.
I want to medal. Like I want us to medal. All right.
I think I put for my fantasy, I think I put Cowrie in second or third.
In
Because
second or third?
here's why, because I think that I she needs to peak at the right time. Now is not the
Yeah.
time. Now
She
it's
needs to
far
skate
from
better than what she did last time.
correct. But like if she wants that win, like she has to really pace herself. And like she normally does follow that trajectory.
I think
So,
some sleepers here are Rion Sumiyoshi and Ami Nakai.
hmm
Those two definitely could make their way onto a podium potentially. I mean, Rion's
hmm
medaled every single time she's been to Grand Prix France, so
And sleepers is a good thing. Sleepers is a dark horse
yeah,
for those
dark
who are not.
horse.
Yes.
And Isabel Lovito, we'll see how she looks.
Yeah.
Um, she's like gotta continue to build, but she's doing a great job to start the year. Uh, and then Kaori, I don't know how she'll look. I think she'll be better than what she did in Japan. I just don't know what
Mhm.
everything will pan out, but
She needs a clean short and she can have like a
one mistake
little
long.
messy in the free.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's I think a good goal for her.
I think that's a good good for her pacing too.
hmm
And then I'm also excited to see the two French women because there's one spot for France and Lorraine and Leia
mm
are like very, very similar in terms of skating quality.
mm
So we'll
Although she had their
see.
personal bests are like 1 point apart,
Yeah, and
2
it's
points
always like
apart.
going back and forth between like who gets the world spot between them.
hmm
So
That's
yeah.
fun. That'll be fun.
But Clayton, we made it to the Grand
We did
Prix.
it. Oh my gosh.
We made it through this video. Well, with one take. We didn't pause.
No, we were
Um,
behaved.
we were on it today, but
I
yeah.
can't believe it.
I know. Okay, everyone, I will remember the Grand Prix France Fantasy will close at 8 p.m. on Thursday Eastern Time. So get your picks in before that. If you have any questions, I have my email listed on the form, and then it's also like in the description of the episode always, so you can send me an email
hmm
there because I use that email specifically just for this podcast. Um, so yeah, I'm excited for this weekend and this week, and
It's gonna be good. And I'm now that everything is to be like streamlined onto Peacock for me, like I can sit and just like consume it all and watch it.
you pay for Peacock instead of just using the VPN.
Oh, well, I already pay for Peacock because I watch Real Housewives and all my reality TV.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you're watching Salt Lake City, let me know in the comments. We can chat
Yeah.
about it. I do
Well,
French fries. No, you do French fries, I do French fries. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
okay. Well,
Real ones know.
you know where to catch all the action for skating. It's here at the Blades and Banner podcast. We'll see you guys next week breaking down the first Grand Prix, and I'm just so excited.
This will be
But
awesome.
yeah,
I
all
can't
right.
wait.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Nolan.
Bye.